Hey everyone, it is Elsa932 on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Love is Blind Argentina. This is season 1, episode 6. We are getting into the nitty gritty. We had a couple leave. We already have a couple re-entering. It's like, we got the apartment. We need somebody in it. So thank you for continuing to join me, and do me a favor, like the episode, share it with a friend, leave a comment below. You're coming through, but not letting me know you're here. And the more subscribers is the more people that will get to enjoy this entertainment as well. So just let me know how I'm doing, and let's go from there. Let me pull up the notes. You know I love my notes. Episode 6, we have Jose Luis and Florencia. They got engaged. We did not see that. They had a reveal, they got engaged, and decided not to go to Tulum, Mexico. Why? That's my question. Everybody goes on the vacation. So I'm wondering, did someone not like how the other one looked and needed time? So they continued to date after the pods, and they moved into the apartments. She said she still needs a public proposal from him. Florencia, please, you're back on the show. Just give it a rest. So seems like Julieta interrupted Florencia's toast about her engagement in the pods. Julieta interjected her opinion of Tom in the toast and celebration, and Florencia did not like that. But Florencia wants to see Tom. Because remember, she said it's time to be a bad bee because Tom dumped her for floor fee. Okay? Tom and floor fee. They have a clay date. He wants to make a coffee mug, and she wants to make a bowl to have her breakfast. She says she's not sure if she'll be ready for marriage in the timeline set by the show. She loves him, but that may not be enough. Florfie, please, y'all are my longest standing couple. Y'all are my longest standing couple. Please, I'm hoping for y'all to get to the altar and say, I do. For Florencia and Jose Luis, Florencia said, if you don't tell me every day you love me, it's over. I'm like, is she exaggerating? But she seems serious. And he does say he needs to get used to her demands. I'm like, no, you don't need to get used to her demands, because there'll be another demand, and all of a sudden she's demanding the world. So they decide to go by everybody's door. We see them knock on a door, and then we see Julieta open it. I'm like, they are not going to Julieta's door first. But it turns out they went to Santiago and Emily's door. Just as bad, because Santiago can't stand. He can't stand Jose Luis. He cannot stand him. So Santiago feels that Jose Luis is not genuine and he doesn't really like him. So Florencia asked, Jose to stay over at his place before her flight left, and they hit it off. And she just stayed. He introduced her to his family the next day. And Santiago expresses how he feels. He's like, hey, Jose Luis was desperate to stay on the show. So this smells like desperation. I'm like, Santiago, tell him, because that's how we feel. Florencia says she feels safe with Jose Luis, and Santiago felt that it was fake. Because until the last day, Florencia was all about Tom. And then wham! Here comes Jose Luis. And Santiago figures, you only want Jose Luis because Tom told you no. And we heard her in the confessional. It's time for her to be a bad bee. Santiago is just not buying it. I'm with you, Santiago. I'm not buying it. And Florencia, wants him to be jealous if she hugs Tom. What is up with this jealousy? Why do you want to invoke jealousy on your partner? She doesn't want him, though, to talk to Julieta, but she'll brave through it. So you want him to be jealous, but you don't want to be jealous. Make it make sense. Ezekiel and Julieta, her dogs were delivered, and one dog is very attached to Ezekiel. It was cute to see, but I thought Julieta was having an issue with it, because one dog was like, forget you, Julieta. I'm liking Ezekiel. I'm going to stay on the couch with him. I'm going to cuddle up next to him. It was sweet to see. Julieta is jealous of her dogs because they prefer Ezekiel and rather would stay with him. So Tom and Florphy, they see the, newbies downstairs. They're looking over their banister. And Emily and Santiago is hanging out, of course, I said, with Jose Luis and Florencia. So they come on downstairs. So Florencia says she has lots of feelings still for Tom. Girl. Tom is like, now I've met her and I know she is not my type. Tom, she's not my type. It seems like Florencia was rubbing up on Jose Luis in front of Tom to get a reaction. So they're sitting around the pool at Santiago and Emily's place, and everybody's just sitting there, talking. Also, Mauricio and Maria Emilia join them. And Florencia is just all over Jose Luis looking at Tom. And I'm like, girl, he don't want you. So Jose Luis said Tom is who told him it is not a competition, and it made him feel calm throughout the process. Florencia says she was so invested in him and it hurt. She acknowledges that Tom and Florphy are fit for each other. Yeah, at the end of the day, you didn't acknowledge that at the beginning. Florphy is not sure she's ready to get married now, she confesses to the group, and Florencia thinks that Florphy is holding back and is hesitant. Maria Emilia shares that they are adjusting well together. And later on, everybody's talking. Florencia and Jose Luis, she says she feels joy, and wishes Tom and Florphy a happy life. And Jose Luis says it won't last. And they made fun of them with pottery class because she's like, that's something I'll do with my girlfriends, not my fiance. That's just, Y'all don't make fun of people and what they do in their relationship. That's their relationship. Tom and Florphy. Tom is skeptical about Florencia being here for genuine reasons and that she's playing games. Florphy says, it was best that they got to meet. And Tom said he is not attracted to her at all. He didn't protest too much, but I'm still side-eyeing at Tom. You acting a little too much like, I don't want to rock the boat. Maria Emilia and Mauricio, he says it hurts that they don't connect like they did in the pods. And, that's what she said. And he's like, are you okay? She's like, he's not really listening. So she's kind of pulling back. And his daughter calls, and so they have to separate because, again, he is not yet ready for her to meet his daughter. Santiago and Emily, they meet her family. They go to her family's home, and it was a warm welcome. The dad even brings up the soccer team. The family all comes out. There's a huge family barbecue. And Dad did share some good pointers. Dad said he and the wife dated for 6 months, then they got married. And they're now together for 32 years, 6 kids. And so he wishes them all the happiness in the world. So they talk about Santiago's dream, how he met her. Everybody was, oh my God, that's so nice but strange. So the dad feels that Santiago is sincere, and he can tell by the way they look and take care of each other while they're around. So Dad does, what is your job? Can you take care of her? And he said, hey, I'm from a humble background, but I can take care of her. And Dad gives his blessing. It was a wonderful family day. It was absolutely beautiful. Florencia and Jose Luis, she reminds him that he said, I love you last night. And she's like, there's a word you've been trying to say for a really long time. And I'm like, girl, you just know this man for 2 weeks, if that long. Calm down. It's not a very long time. You're overly exaggerating, and I'm not liking it. So she thinks it's fear that's keeping her from saying it. No, it's time. He don't know you. So they practice visualization of the future, writing it down. She says she has, her cats, and she wants 6 kids, and they'll have to move someplace new. Jose Luis agrees, and he does the exercise with her. So Mauricio and Maria Emilia, they go on a dancing date to reconnect. And they dance, bachata. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Please forgive me. Again, I am watching Love is Blind translated into English with English subtitles. So please forgive me. But what I did see is bachata. The dance is from the Dominican Republic. So it was very, very nice. I'm like, dang, I may have to see if there are classes around here. So the instructor tells them to talk with their body more. It's not just about having the right steps. It's the communication flow with your partner, which I think is really, really good. So Maria Emilia said she felt their connection. And he felt it, and he said he was enjoying it, and it got him to loosen up. She says she is very sensitive to the cameras being around. I'm like, girl, I understand them cameras gonna be something that you're gonna have to deal with, girl. You're gonna have to deal with the cameras. So they go on their dancing date, and I guess they're reconnecting. It seems like it. It seems like they're reconnecting very well. So Tom and Florfie, they meet her friends at a skate shop that she used to work at, and they skate in this place called a skating bowl. I don't know what a bowl is, but it's, if it's anything like, it just looked like a hole in the ground. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me, skaters. I do not know the language, but it's considered a bowl. She said she is still in her self-discovery process, and she has doubts about the journey. So Florencia and Jose Luis meet up with his mom again, because apparently she met his mom before they came back into the process. Mom is supportive. She wants him to lay his cards out on the table, and, he doesn't have to take on so much in the relationship. Florencia wants his mom to say that she loves her, and the mom's like, we just met, girl, 5 minutes. It may take 5 minutes, but it may take 5 years, but we'll get there. So mom feels that, she is taking refuge. Florencia is taking refuge in him. But she said that could grow into love. Well, mama says she got a phobia of cats. So them cats you got, Florencia, that's what you need to focus on. Is mama going to still come over with you having them cats? So mama said this is the first girl he has ever lived with, and she is very hopeful about the relationship. Ezekiel and Julieta, they meet her friends. She won't say she loves you, the friend says, but she will express it in other ways. So he admits he's in love, and she admits she kinda in love. And she's like, I only known him for 10 days, because the friend's like, kinda. But in this, Julieta, I would ask you to find out from your partner, how does he feel love? Because you may be expressing it, but if he doesn't feel it through your expression, then nothing is being gained. So the friends say Julieta is not quite all in this relationship. I'm watching. The next day she asked if he is in love, and he said he feels that she is uncertain, and that makes him shut down a bit. And Julieta thinks he's overthinking it, and that doesn't help. He said he is now mellowing out, and he's not in an emotional rush based on what just happened. But he doesn't want to feel like this anymore. He's feeling like he's giving love to her, but he doesn't feel he's receiving it. Pay attention, Julieta. This can really harm our relationship. And I will leave it there. That is the end of episode 6. I thank you so much for joining me. This is Elsa932. Please like the video, share it with a friend, leave a comment below, because how do you feel love? Do you feel like, you understand where Ezekiel is, that I'm not really feeling the love you're giving? Or are you on Julieta's side? Like, hey, I'm showing love and I need a little bit of time to get used to you. Let me know what your thoughts. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.